Hey, what's happening, YouTube? Chris here from New Venture Entrepreneurs. Thank you for checking out this video. If you are new to my channel, I am an online seller and I sell on platforms such as Amazon, eBay, Etsy, and Merch by Amazon. And pretty much in my videos, I just take you through my journey to building my business online. So if you are interested in seeing how I grow my business online, go ahead and subscribe to my channel to watch all of my future videos that I put out. So in this video, we're going to go over sales for the month of May, monthly income report, and let's just jump right into it. So we're going to start off with Amazon. Now, Amazon, like I said in my previous videos, I am winding down on my private label business. So I do have some inventory in there that I'm actually just trying to sell out of. Sales overall were down from the previous month as to be expected. I think I have about, let's see, 75, probably about 120 items in the warehouses right now that I'm just trying to sell out. I'm just going to do it organically. I'm not really doing it aggressively like I was before. I'm just really trying to get out of the business right now so I can focus on other things. So like I said, I'm just selling out my inventory. Sales in April were $881. That is versus May, which was last month, $557 with 81 cents, and that is an overall decrease of 36.7%. So it was kind of, expected for me. I'm not really putting much focus into Amazon. I'll go to thrift stores or something like that and find some things here and there, but I'm not doing private label anymore right now. It just wasn't the right move for me right now. Here's a little screenshot of my what was it, back end of Amazon. So you can see the graph, how it just shows some sales are up one day, and then it kind of drops off a little bit. I'm selling about I don't know, one or two a day of what I have right now. I didn't do the right due diligence to find what I have in the warehouse right now. They're selling a little bit slower than what I hoped for. The first private label product that I purchased was selling pretty good, but then the competition got really high, so I got out of that, and then I purchased two completely different items, or not completely different, but I just purchased two other items in bulk, and I shipped it to the warehouse, and they're selling, fairly or pretty slow, not what I hoped for. So now I'm just gonna do everything organic, have it sell out on its own. So that's it for Amazon. $557 with 81 cents for the month of May. Now on to eBay. Unfortunately, same thing. The sales were down. I honestly don't have any excuse for that. It's really my own fault. I haven't really been putting much effort into it as I have before. I know the power of eBay. I know that I can make money from it. I think what it is just that since I'm starting to venture out into other platforms, and I'm noticing that you can make money, decent money, without having to work so hard. Like last year on eBay, I put a lot of effort, I put a lot of time into it, and the results showed from it. This time, I'm realizing that there's other platforms like print on demand platforms where you could just upload a design and that's it, and you make money. But that's more of a business that you have to grow. And eBay, it takes a lot more work. You have to source inventory and list it and, ship it and everything, deal with customers. Um, but yeah, there's no excuse for this other than just I wasn't putting as much effort into it as before. So April sales were $774 with 72 cents versus May, $497 with 16 cents, and that is a decrease of 35.8%. Next up is going to be Etsy. Etsy, I mean, I like it. It's just making money. Etsy to me is more like just a side income type of thing. So anything I make from it is pretty good to me. But sales were down, unfortunately. April sales, I was able to generate $305 with 37 cents, and May came in at $171 with 42 cents. So it was quite a little decrease in sales, but my store did change. I mentioned this in one of my other previous videos that I'm not selling any more physical products. I'm just pure print on demand for my Etsy store, and I link that up with Printful. So every design that I have in my Amazon business, I pretty much upload to Etsy as well. I tend to just upload to Amazon and then neglect Etsy sometimes. So I'll say to myself, I'll just list it, tomorrow, or I'll just list it on the weekend or something. And I tend to not do that sometimes. So it makes sense why my sales were down, because I wasn't listing on Etsy as much. But like I said, it's more like just a side thing to me. Anything I make from it is pretty good to me. And here is some stats on my store. As you can see, 399 visits, 775 views. And if you see where the orders, it only had 6 orders right there for a total revenue of $171, which is pretty good to me. This is just for the whole month of May. Next up is merch by Amazon. Now, this is where I have been putting my focus into for the past month or two. And you'll see right here, it shows. So for the month of April, I was able to generate $90.85 versus May, I was able to generate $452.08. This is just sales, so it's not a profit or anything. So some things that went down in May for merch by Amazon, I did tier up to tier 100. The Mother's Day trend, took off for me, did pretty well for me, and the niche that I'm in continues to sell pretty well for me as well. So that's pretty much merch by Amazon. Let me show you the graph right here. As you can see, March, April, they were just okay. I sold 5 shirts in March. April, I sold 7 shirts, and then if you see May right there, it just took off. It just shot up for me, and that was really the Mother's Day design. I had one shirt that I was selling a lot. I was selling about 3 a day or something like that, but it was going pretty well, and I'm happy for that. So I'm really excited for this merch by Amazon business. I like it so far. Like I said, it's really easy in a sense that you just upload the design and figure out the right keywords that people are looking for. People are searching for, you know, whatever type of shirt, and then they find your listing somehow. I don't know how they find my listings, but they do, and they purchase it, and then I'm happy. So that's all for the business so far. Let me just go into more details now. As you can, like I said, on eBay, it's really just not doing so well. I have a spreadsheet right here that I had goals for myself, because based off of last year, I wanted to really like just, quadruple down on what I made, and it's not going so well so far. As you can see, I have $1,000 for my goal in January. I was able to hit 2591, which is, great. But then in February, 6,000 was the goal, and 1,800 is what I, raked in. It is what it is. Like I said, I'm starting to focus on other platforms, and I guess this is to be expected when you're doing something like that. I'm just a one-man army at the time. So, it I might have to change my goal of 100,000 to more like 50,000. Right now I'm at, let's see. So I'm currently at $10,280 for sales up to this point. And let me just go back to, let's see, this is my last year sales revenue report. So as you can see, this is pretty much when I started selling online. January was basically my kind of like my first month really getting into it. February, March, April, May, I really started just taking off. These are actually the sales numbers right here. As you can see, I'm making way more in sales last year at the beginning than I am, or than what I'm making now. So just let's compare that to this year. Well, it's not showing. I could actually show it to, where's it at? So yeah, January, I was able to do 1,112. I'm sorry, 1,112. This is all eBay right here, and then I put Amazon FBA, merch, and Etsy, but I wasn't selling on these platforms. February, right here, Amazon FBA, $1,400, and then eBay, I was doing. I did $411 for February, March, $662, April, like I just went over, 774. So these numbers are pretty low compared to last year, where I was doing 1069, 800, 1075, 1784. I was really putting in work on eBay and just eBay alone. And honestly, I'm I don't want to admit it, but or it's not that I don't want to admit it, but the obvious factor is eBay is what works for me. I make more money off of it when I put in a lot of effort. So I need to continue putting in work because it's making me money. Unfortunately, it's just a lot of work. But I still do want to focus on these other platforms that I'm doing as well. So I just have to find a way to balance it. I did have another video where I talked about just uploading 3 designs and 3 listings to all my platforms per day. And I'm doing that. I probably miss a couple of days, but that is the goal for right now. But my goal is to hit every single platform that I'm on. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Let's go back to this side over here. So the annual goal, yeah, this is where we're at, or this is where I'm at so far. Um, I'm a long way away from $100,000 selling online, but hey, maybe something might pop off with Amazon merch. So we'll see. So that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you for checking it out. I'll leave my email address in the description below. So go ahead and email me if you have any questions about any of the platforms that I sell on, or go ahead and leave any comments in the comment section below as well. I'll definitely answer it as soon as I can. So thank you for watching this video and have a great rest of your day.